Okay. I'm live. Last time I did this was like a week ago. A lot has happened, and a lot happened like just right now, just because there were some bugs to fix and stuff like that. There's like a lot of new things for just context. Like I think last time I just finished making this like custom input thing with for codes. So now what it does is it has like a green success type thing, and you can delete them and it like automatically goes to the next cell or like input box, and that's nice. There's also like I don't really want to hold on. Okay. I don't really want to actually do any logic here, so I'm just going to like return, I think, just temporarily, so that I can show you like more things. Like when you click finish, oh, of course. But what I also did was this is a very custom way of displaying how the code is inputted and how it looks, but then I need to kind of extract this into a value that's like a string of like 6 characters. So that's what I get here, and then I can use that to verify emails and stuff. And there's this. So there's a few bugs still, like this kind of gets deleted. It's not that important. Oh, another thing I did was I made a thing to where I can better understand, because, okay, I'm going all over the place, but basically there's this thing right now where if there's like a thing that's like above the screen that's like a like pop-up like this, and I click off, it can detect that and it can close it. Like same for here, I can click off and I can close it. But what I want to happen is things that are supposed to be above this, and if you click on them, I don't want it to close. Basically like this. So this notification alert is above the drop down, and if I click on it, then it doesn't do anything. But as soon as I click off, it does. And same for here. The notification is supposed to be above the pop-up, because like you're supposed to see it wherever you are in the app. And if you clicked like X because you want to close it, like before, that would have also closed the pop-up. So it's a really complicated thing. I mean, with the Z indexes, it's all this stuff. Oh, and then there's a bug. What is this? Okay. We just fixed something just by looking at that. But it kind of finds the like uppermost Z index, if it exists, and then it keeps track of ones that it's already found, and it uses the one that is the biggest, but blah blah blah. But basically, like if we were to go here and delete that and make it so that this actually summons a CAPTCHA. Oh no, never mind, because I need to redo it. Oh. Okay, what's the problem? Basically though, it's able to detect that the CAPTCHA is like above everything else. Because before, what would have happened is if you clicked on the CAPTCHA like to click off of it so that it closes, it would also close the pop-up. So you know. And now I need to understand what's wrong here. You know, it's not super important to show, but it is somewhat, because it's cool. And I also don't know why it's not working, so that's a good thing to figure out why it's not working. So, you know. Oh, it's because I was using a freaking cache the whole time. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, now this is the actual live dev build thing. So basically when I click it, it should force me. Yeah, it forces, and then when I click this, it has this CAPTCHA, which is the H CAPTCHA one, which is like not Google, which means that it like respects your privacy and stuff. And if you click off, then it would go back and it wouldn't close the pop-up, which is so perfect, which is like what we need. I also need to detect actually that, because now it's kind of forced. You're kind of like soft locked right now because you can't click. But basically I have two ideas for today's stream. I would like to maybe perhaps potentially make it so that once you're finished typing the verify code, it will automatically submit for you. And another one I'd like to do is make button animations. So, and maybe we can fix this real quick, this little bug, I don't know. But button loading animations. And what I mean by that is like Discord has this type of thing where the button turns into a loading kind of a indication animation type thing. And I like that a lot because it's a very clean way to add loading into a into something. Like if you really think about it, like there's gonna be there's no need for, or there's usually no need for loading. Like the only time a load bar makes a lot of sense is if the person has like just done an action, like aka clicked a button, and then it's just instant feedback because the button itself turns into a loading thingy. So I have no idea how I'm gonna do it, but we'll figure it out. What I kind of want to do is I kind of want to fade the text to the background color, and then have a loading spin animation come in. But we'll see. Okay. We can easily do the auto submit, I think. And we should do it before. But is there a way we can detect CAPTCHA close? Hold on, I'm gonna check chat because I've been ignoring. Okay. No one has said anything. I want to test the chat pop-up. Okay, it seems more clear, and now I'm kind of curious if like it'll stay that clear. Yeah, it does. Okay, it doesn't really take away from that much, so that's good. Okay, hold on. Okay. Should be good though. Okay, let me see. So the problem is that the CAPTCHA gets closed and it's not able to finish this callback, which means that it can never stop submitting. And that's interesting. Kinda interesting. We kind of do need that, because my thought is that I'm going to use this set submitting thing in the future to tell the button when to load. So yeah, and I'm using like a library that they kind of provide, and I made a custom hook around it, which is a use CAPTCHA, and it's really nice. You know, it's good, but I'm curious if there's more on things. No. I don't really know how we can detect that then, if there's no callback? Let me see. Yeah, look, no close. Oh no, that's for the Google reCAPTCHA, but maybe same problems here. It's not that big of a deal. I think it is though. Like, I'll have to eventually figure it out, but I think right now it's not needed. But let me go back to ignoring the CAPTCHA stuff, because oh yeah, I'm gonna take a look at like the verify thing and see how we could oh no, it wouldn't be here, it would actually be let me see, because the reason why I say it's gonna be easy is because they've already done it in this example and it gave me the idea to actually do it too. They kind of show a two-step verification thing themselves, which is with like a 6-digit code just like us. So that might be a bug, I don't know. Wouldn't you want less than 6? But I mean, it's okay. So okay, so basically oh, that's another thing too, on a side note, like this type tel is something that I didn't know. I was using type number, but then I looked on my phone and it looks so bad. But the type tel makes a keyboard on the phone that's like filled with numbers, so that's good. And I added like paste support and stuff like that. Like, I'm probably forgetting a lot of things that I did, but it's okay. Okay, what this does is they kind of, okay, we want to use this thing called formic context, which is good. Like, formic is actually makes things so easy. We could call ours as well auto submit, probably. Auto submit. And what that could take is nothing, because that's what they do. And the idea is that it returns also nothing, because I don't think that it makes no sense to return anything, because this is only going to use the context thingy. But we need to do it here, because a fatal flaw that you may face if you use the formic context hook is that you have to do it in a separate component, because it has to be inside of the formic area of the formic context, because context is the thing from React, and it's like, it's a bit to go over, it doesn't matter, but it's a cool thing. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to yeah, do it like almost exactly what they do, and also submit form, and then this is gonna be from the use formic context, and that's good. And we're gonna want to say that these are hooks, because it's good to stay consistent with our naming and stuff. And we're gonna have an effect thing, and that effect, that use effect, is another hook. You know, hooks everywhere. Basically, this is going to do what they do, which is yeah, look at like the value of the code, and then the length is, if it's equal to 6, then we're going to automatically submit. So automatically submit the form. And let me just make sure I spelled that correctly. Okay, I did. And now we're going to use submit form. And now we need to kind of listen to these things that change. The reason why use effects are so nice is because this code will automatically be run once, like every time the value updates. And actually, we can make it even more precise and maybe technically more efficient if I kind of understand how, like, what's happening under the hood. Don't quote me, but has an unnecessary dependency. Oh, values. Okay, that's bad. Okay, values, but then we can do values.code because object of type is unknown. Okay, calm down. Now why is that? It's unknown, which is interesting because it shouldn't be. So okay. Oh, hello, Maria. It's just me and you, I think. Very popular stream, you know. Okay, so basically, hold on. Values is not a thing that exists for some reason. So what we would like to happen is for that to actually exist. Maybe this is outdated. Maybe it is. But we're going to want the use formic context, and that will give formic props. So that gives formic props, and we want to look at what that is. Maybe we can't, I don't know. I'm just gonna look here because I think that is the same. Like, there's also the problem of how, like, this is another thing I thought of that I just did. There is the problem of how, like, I can tell, like, I can do this in many ways, but I wanted to do it in like a good way. And maybe this is not the best way, maybe I have to change it. But what I did was I used this thing called status, which is a part of formic. And formic does make a context. So they kind of do that work for me. But basically I can set this inside of here, and then over here I can know that it was changed, and I can change the step position by that. So I just use set status to set which direction I want to go in. And that is useful because I can move set status, like the direction change, into here if it's successful. So if it's successful, then it should move on. And maybe I'll find a better way later, but that's what it is right now. And back to this though, because you know this is weird, because like I don't know, and let's just ignore. Well, actually, we should probably write that down because it's a problem. It's the detect captcha close for re-enable. Probably. Okay. Basically. Okay, we're gonna delete that now. And I want to see get values from use formic context. This is a year ago. And what's the problem exactly? What am I facing? Because it's this. So object is type unknown. So sure. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Maybe I am getting values, but it's just my TypeScript is being mad. Maybe I could just kind of describe it a little. I can say that because the auto submit, we're only going to want to use it for the code thing. So we can say that it's going to be as code is this. I guess we could say that and that does not work. It does not like that at all. We're gonna have to do that. Not even that makes it happy. Okay. Okay, then okay. Well, how would we do that? Because, like, what would you say, like, as number? Is that... That doesn't work. Okay, maybe we have to do it over here. We have to say that, like, const values. And then it's gonna be, like, code this equals values. A casting type. It doesn't like that either though. So we should say like maybe this is annoying, but it's like typed values instead. No, because that doesn't matter. Okay. We should move that outside. Then we should say this is that. I mean that gives rid of some errors. Type unknown. So it's still mad. You know, TypeScript is very pushy, bossy. That's a bot. I'm assuming, but I'm like 98.99% sure. Okay, so oh my god, that's why, I guess. And that still doesn't like it. Oh, it's okay, that didn't matter. But you know, it's just puzzles and all that. Basically, it's gonna say type unknown is not assignable. Okay, there we go. I mean that maybe that's ugly, but that seems to be working. So that's interesting. And what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to put that auto submit thingy into there. And now I want to see if it works. So that would mean that this, I could go to there and I could do that. And then as soon as I click to 6, it submits automatically, which you can see here. So that worked. So that's like step 1 of like what I wanted to do. So what is it? Auto submit code, like that thing. Yeah, we're done. Oh no, RX, no, X is actually what we want. You know, so that's good. Okay, now here's the big thing, because that was just kind of like a warm-up, I guess. And now what I'm curious about is how we're going to actually do a button animation. It's gonna be annoying, and it's gonna be a challenge, you know, but it's gonna be okay. And also I updated the Nincho thing, you know, I gotta be extra and call everything Japanese related. Cause and what is this? Oh, fixed warning. And that thing, oh god, okay, we just changed a bunch. You know, these are not good commits at all, but don't worry. Like, oh yeah, I mean, let me see, cause like, we changed so much. I gotta do more frequent ones, cause I don't know what the heck I did. I'm just gonna say that this was also changed a bunch. It's okay, you know, don't worry. So, okay, so, yeah, okay, wait. What is that profile picture, Maria? I just noticed that. It's like, is that Beetlejuice? It's so small for me, and I don't know why it is so small. Well, actually, I kind of want to see. I'm gonna like drag it over Well, maybe that's dangerous. I don't know if that is. But let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's probably Beetlejuice, you know. Probably is. So he's very handsome, so you know, I could recognize him. Okay, okay. What am I thinking of? I don't know. Okay. Well, like I think most things here are good to go. We got this auto submit done nicely, but I couldn't tell that it was submitted because there's no loading animation. So I think that's just what I gotta do next. I just gotta kind of really just not do that. And I'm gonna move this over here because I'm kind of like aware that I have a whole chat box on that side. So this is the button code. You know, it's very clean and long. Okay. So I kind of want an optional like an optional property called loading, which is going to be a boolean, and it's going to default to false. We'll take it one step at a time because, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do. So it's also I'm just going to copy what I said here because it's going to be loading like whether or not the like a loading animation should be displayed, and it's gonna default to false, and I'm gonna make that nice and pretty. And it doesn't like it. Oh, because it's not even being used. Okay. So basically we're gonna actually want to though. Why am I putting props at the end? That makes no sense. Okay. That makes more sense, I think. And then we're also gonna put loading is loading. Now this is bad because it doesn't want loading, but we're gonna have to force it to have loading. Loading is gonna be a boolean, like we just said. We have to do this kind of awkward, I think, redoing. Maybe not, I don't know. I think it's fine though. Well, I mean, not in terms of abstractation, I guess. Not in terms of abstractation. Okay, I'm talking too fast. But because like unless there's a way in TypeScript that we can like kind of, I guess, take this maybe as a generic, but then make everything required. I don't know. It's too much work. But now, what would be interesting is to maybe say that like down here, where would we handle loading? I mean, probably all the way bottom. Handle the loading animation. You see, that's nice. We're gonna use what is it called? Framer motion. It's gonna be very beautiful. Framer motion is a really great animation library. So, you know. Now this is gonna be interesting because I forgot how to do everything. So what I'm gonna want to do is kind of do a little like a function thing and say if we're loading, then we're gonna want to return CSS that says wait, excuse me? Oh, that kind of is bad. Well, maybe we can just change the text color instead. And where do we do that? Oh yeah, we just say color. So we say we could say color should equal. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna have to do extra. Okay. Why do we have to do ghost? Why does ghost Okay, well ghost makes sense, I guess. I guess we'll just detect ghost. But what I want to say is I want to say that it becomes the background, which means that I have to steal that and I have to put it here. And that's good. And that's not good because it doesn't like that. Oh, dinging. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. Okay. So, you know, basically type any. Okay. Well, maybe it's because we don't even ask for variant. I guess that's probably why. Is that why? Maybe we have to say, yeah, I guess we have to do it. Okay, maybe we have to, no. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone because I think I'm kind of just testing in my mind is what I'm setting up right now, but I'm kind of wondering if we even need to do it in CSS because we're not going to really be in CSS that much, I don't think. I think we're actually going to be in frame or motion land more. So I'm not sure if we need to actually do it there. What I may want to test instead is say that style is gonna equal something. Like we're gonna okay, I almost burped. We're gonna say unless like else undefined, I guess. So we're gonna say something. We're gonna say that let me see. Oh yeah, the color is going to be black if it's loading. Oops. And I'm just gonna delete this because it's mean. Okay. Now that's interesting. Indeed, yes. Now I need to find a way to reliably test what I want to build. The animation, I mean. So we're gonna make a reliable animation thing, which means that we're going to have a little thingy. Yeah, we're gonna have a little thing. I'm gonna disable. We're gonna say set timeout, and it's gonna be this. We're gonna take that. We're gonna say this. It's gonna be in a second. After a second, it's gonna stop. So, okay, that's good. Now, oh, more beeping. Okay. So, after a second, yes, it's going to stop that. And then here, when I say wherever it is, I say disabled. Instead of saying disabled, I want to say loading, I think. Basically, because yeah, I want to test what it looks like. So we're gonna test that. We're gonna test this. We're gonna test that. Now that works. That does not work at all. So okay. And I can't even tell if it's like stopped or not. I should say okay, I should say we should let me know when it's stopping so that I know, because like I click it, it does nothing, but then it stops. Okay, so there's no indication that it is loading, which is bad, but I do indeed think that it is loading. Now let me see, hold on. I'm gonna look at the thing. Okay, it says style, it says color black on it. Oh, it's because the color is already black. What we want to do instead, okay, what are the chances of that? Okay, we want to instead, oh, well, we don't have the color actually. Yikes. Okay, we're just gonna say green then. And it's gonna be the wrong color. Okay, that works. Yeah, it's kind of loading. But that's not what we want. It looks bad. We want it to fade in to the background perfectly, and then have a loading spinner come out from nowhere. Okay. Does that sound too hard? I think it does, but is there a way, is there a thing called a style, theme, hook? Oh my god. Styled components. Does that exist? Because if that exists, that would be cool. Is there such thing as use theme? Let me see. Is that a thing? Okay, looks like it is. Use theme. Now, what is this? Now let me see. Cause like, if we can perhaps get the what am I getting? The colors? Yeah, it works. Okay, that's good. That's cool. And I want to get now, does it not like that? Yeah, it does not like that at all. But what we want to do instead is dot button, and that's not going to work because JavaScript. But and I don't know what this is going to actually, like, if this is even possible, what I'm thinking of. But I want a clean way to destruct everything. I want to deconstruct everything nicely. You know. Okay. Oh, it's okay. It doesn't like that at all. Now it seems. Now what is button? Oh, it worked. It worked, which is interesting. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't like that at all. But what we're gonna want to do is say green. We're gonna want to say that we're gonna do the button dot variant. Oh, okay, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna need to change it. We're gonna say that like variant color, and then that's gonna be a const, is equal to let me see, button dot variant. Oh no, button. Oh no, we don't even want that. We want this. But that's only if variant does not equal ghost. But if it does, we're gonna do button, and we're gonna do. Oh, that doesn't exist actually. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a thing called transparent then instead, and yeah, and okay, that's good. You know, maybe that works. I don't know. But we just went through a whole roller coaster. Okay, that kind of goes completely invisible. That's really good. You know, it's good when things go and work out like they just did. Now I want to look at it longer, because that's pretty beautiful. It's pretty, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm gonna basically delete this and delete and goodbye. And oh, WaifuDex emailed me. WaifuDex emailed me and said your verification code is this. That's, you know, that's very good. And it's using my temporary domain because for testing, developing, and all that. Okay. Okay. That means that it does exist in my database, which I need to check out right now. But I can quickly delete it if that is the case. So, hold on. Oh, that's really bad. Hold on. Oh, I'm like doing things off screen. That's funny. It's okay. Okay, now it kind of got deleted, so it deleted itself. It's okay. Like, the new way that I set up accounts is that once you enter your email, it creates this thing that I call a partial account, and it only exists for an hour, and then after an hour, it automatically deletes itself. And it waits until not only the partial account is verified, meaning that you received the verification code and typed it in, and then it knows that it's verified, but it also has a username and password attached to it. Not necessarily a password, but just a username. That would, in a UID, because the passwords are saved somewhere else that are secure and all that. But if that happens, then the expiration date is deleted, and it becomes a full account that they can have forever. So what that does is it stops like random accounts from being created. Like if they just kind of quit signing up, there's not going to be a flooded number, and you can no longer like lock an email by just putting in a random email and stuff like that, because that's actually really flawed that way. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, okay, so you know, basically like that loads, and that's good. That's good. And we don't need CSS. We use hooks because we're cool. You know, cool people use hooks and stuff. So, and I actually don't like that, because now that I don't like it. You know, I just don't like it. All we want is colors, but then we're gonna say button, but we're gonna say colors.button, because that just kind of is more like explicit. You know, we kind of know what we're saying when we speak of that. Okay, now we're gonna need to get something. Yep, for sure. On God. Okay, hold on. I'm calculating. We're gonna want to say that if loading, we're gonna say loading, and if not, we're gonna say nothing. You see, this is like a very hard thing to do. Like, oh my God. Okay. Else it should say children is what I meant to say. Of course. But the thing is though, actually no. Because actually no. How about that? We don't want it to say loading. We don't want to add text because that just makes it big. Yes. What I'd like to do is make a thing called make a function that's a component that I'll use in the future called loading spinner, because I'm kind of thinking that we're gonna go with the spinning animation on this, because I don't really know if I can look at like the Discord button loading animation, because this is of course the inspiration, you know, and it looks like this. It looks like these 3 dot things. Let me see if it'll show. Oh my God, it's that. That looks so bad. Okay, that's not what it is. That's not the true one. You know, but it's okay. Like that's kind of what I'm going for. So, not that. I'm going for a circle animation. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm looking at though. I mean, I don't know what I'm thinking of. So, let me see. Loading spinner animation. Oh my God. It'll have to be cool. If it's not cool, then we'll have to delete it. Like, these all look bad. These just are like kind of trash. Like, oh my God. I kind of want a really clean parabolic kind of a trail. I don't really know how to describe what I'm thinking of. Okay. Oh yeah, but oh my God. Okay, we're gonna need to do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna say return. It's gonna be a div. Okay, this is important. It's gonna be a div that says load. And, well actually no, it's gonna say spin. That's really important, okay? The style, it's gonna need a style. It's gonna need to be black. The color is black. And it can't be white. That's important. And I said black and white because chess, okay. I got this new chess app and I'm kind of You know, it's a nice puzzle thing. But and basically I'm gonna want to put it in here. So if it's gonna be here, then yes. And maybe I'm saying nonsense, I don't know. We're gonna do that. Oops. We're gonna need to make it capital because that's a thing that React does. They want everything to be capital. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, spin. But the thing is though, it needs to be even more. So we're gonna actually need to make something. We're going to need to delete it. All my hard work gone. Okay. We're gonna need to put it back. Okay, my hard work is back. Why do we not use sizable? Excuse me. Sizable defined but never used. Did I accidentally delete that? I think I did. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my goodness. And, you know, we're gonna have to look in here and be like, oh my god. And find it back and then put it back because wowzers, we deleted it by accident. Is that okay? We got it back, don't worry. I saved the day. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking of is I kind of want a styled spinner. A container? No, I'll say spinner container. Container, yes. Style.div. And it's gonna be that, and it's gonna be you know, it's gonna be like a color, you know, it's gonna be black, and it's gonna be stuff like that. And instead of this, we're gonna change it with a spinner container, and yes, and then we're gonna say position is absolute, and that's gonna be up here, and basically we're gonna say top is 0 and left is 0. But actually no, we're gonna say 50% and 50%. And is that really what we want? Because maybe not. Maybe we want like width to be 100% and height to be 100%, and then what we do is something. We okay, we do something like that. I lost my thoughts. Maybe it could be a flex box is what I was thinking. Display flex, justify content, you know, center and like align items. Center, of course. And of course that does not work at all. And it does not work 1 ounce. So, you know. Maybe because the actual thing here needs to be position relative. Of course. Of course it does, yes. And then it works. And it works, but it doesn't work at all. Now that's interesting. Huh. No, let's just do the classic centering method. No flexbox. Goodbye. None of this. And that's bad, because now we're going to want to transform. We're going to want to translate. We're going to want to say negative 50% and then negative 50%. And that works. It's spinning right now. You can't see it, but it's invisible. And that's because I haven't made it yet. Now, what am I going to want to do? Okay, what's the spinner? What's the spinner, please? Okay. Okay, hold on. We don't need it actually. Oh no, wait, maybe we do. Hold on. Why did we make a whole separate thing here? Wait, what are we doing? Okay, hold on, okay. Okay, so I don't know if we really need to make a separate spin thing. We don't need to like set it like that because we should make it inside of this. Maybe. So, oh my god. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna say spin, and then I'm just gonna delete this because. Okay. Let me actually. Okay. Now we're gonna want to introduce animate presence to the equation, which is what we use to make beautiful animations. We're gonna want to get rid of that like conditional type statement thing. We're gonna want to auto import that, and it did, and we're gonna want to let me see, cause I don't know exactly how we're going to do the actual spin animation. What I do know is that we're gonna need some easing in and easing out of like a loading state animation wise. So okay, so you know, basically and stuff. We can actually maybe delete one of these. Or no, you know what we could do? We could say this and we can say sign up and delete that because I don't like that. Okay. Okay. So and does this quite nicely I think it does. I think it does. We have no transitions though, so I'm kind of thinking we could do it. Transition of a color, and it'll be like 100 milliseconds is a good time, and it'll be ease in. Yep. Let me actually make sure it's doing that. Yeah, it's doing it. Okay, well, let me see. Okay. We could leave it there. The style thing needs to go at some point. I think. Interesting. I'm thinking, like, animate presence is very nice, and what I'm thinking about doing is also putting animate presence inside, or putting the children inside of that too. And what maybe could happen is we can have a nice transition from the fade out of the text to the spinner coming in. But then the spinner also needs its own... Wait, unless it doesn't. Wait, hold on. Oh, unless it doesn't. Oh, okay, that's kind of smart. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that'll work. Wait, maybe it won't though. So many possibilities. It might work if we turn children into a label thing component instead of just being text. Okay, we can do that. Maybe we can, because what would happen is basically this. We would say if it's loading, we're gonna do that. If not, children, and we're gonna ease between those, or animate at least, because I don't know what the animation is gonna be yet. It'll probably be ease though, but that could be the idea. And then what could happen is we basically perhaps potentially wrap a label around the children, and not any label. We would say motion, which dot label. Oopsie. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, okay. Oops. We would want to do that. We would want to also import motion. Okay. Oh, it broke every single thing that... That's funny. Everything became children. Now it's what it should be. But it no longer selects. So what we're gonna want to do is make a whole nother thing called button text. Yeah, probably. And then basically it'll say that like pointer events is none, I think. And yeah. Okay. There we go. That works nicely. You see, it works. Oh no. Okay, we're going to need to keep the same length. Okay. We'll figure that out later, I think. And I don't think there's a way of unless, okay, never mind. we can probably also animate between length, but I don't want to do that. I want the button to stay the same length that it stays as if the text is still there. It's just that a scaled loading spinner animation is in the center. And it needs to scale to the height only, I think. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, now what did we just do? We don't need that anymore. That's kind of what we just did. We replaced that. And if we're gonna replace that, then we also don't need variant color. No, but we do though, we do, because we actually do, because we pretty much do, because basically we do, I think. Hold on, I think, right? Because basically what we want to do is like we want to say variants. We're gonna say that text variants. And how do I do this in the past? Oh yeah, we do that. Equals this, and we're gonna say hidden, and we're gonna say visible, and we're gonna say exit. Okay, and we're gonna say that the variants are these text variants, and initial is hidden, and, or actually it doesn't make sense to be hidden because we're not. We need to rename all these things. So what is the first one? Initial is going to just be initial, or just idle, I guess. And visible is going to be, well, we don't need visible because there's no need for any anything. We don't need to animate in at all, and we only need to exit out. So let's just say that. We'll say that exit is also exit. Okay, and in here we're going to want to say that like we literally want to change nothing. We only want to do something on exit. We only want to say, let me see. Let me see if this works first. That the color is the background color. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now that we didn't give any time to see that happen. 3-second duration to see. Okay, we can't see anything. Maybe keys is what we need? Let me see. Oh my god. What the heck? Okay, that worked. Oh! Interesting, hold on. It's exactly these 3. I'll make it 1 second. Okay. Yep. Makes sense. But what's good though is that it's working. Okay. Let me see. But we also do need an animate variant state. Yeah, because now it just pops in. I think if we look at it again, it just pops. Of course it pops out, but then it just pops back in with no fade. So what I'd like is to actually have an animate where, yeah, where where it's like it's visible, and we could rename this to button color. To button color. Oh, sorry. Yeah, button. Your mom says hi. Hello. That's a good name. You know, it's very funny. So, okay. Oh, okay, that's interesting. There's still a delay on the YouTube stream, even though I like select the lowest latency possible. But it's okay. Oh yeah, what we also want is a thing called text color. And we kind of want to do the same exact thing we did here. If it's not equal to a ghost, it's gonna just be black, I think. Or no, not black, it's gonna be colors.text.primary. Right? Is that what we do? Yeah, we do primary. Else we do secondary. Yep. Okay. And I don't love button color. I like background color more because we're inside a button. Background color. And that makes it more sense when like reading. That makes it make more sense when reading the animation because we start from the text color and then we change to the background color. So now let's test it. It fades out and then it pops back in, which is not what we want. And that's probably because we do not even say that it should do that. Yeah, we don't say. Okay, but it does do that, but not how we want. Huh. Yikes, that's bad. That's not good. Oh no. We are, oh no, we're saying layout. Okay, that makes sense then. Layout.primary. Yeah, that works. It fades out and then it pops back in. Okay, why is it doing that? Maybe we do need to go through all the states that I didn't think we needed. And we say that again. Yeah, I guess that works. I guess it was just bad. Okay, you know, hopefully we get a fade out like we should expect to get, and then also a fade back in. That's good. Now we should make this, instead of like 1 second, we should make it 0.1 and make it the ease in out. No, that's actually too slow. That's like too fast, I mean. What if we do 300 milliseconds? No, that's a little bit too slow as well. Okay, maybe 200. I guess that's, I don't know. It's gonna be a weird tweaking thing with tweaking values. Maybe a 2.5 works. Perhaps. Megan, another bot. Okay. Okay, so yes, we needed the keys, and that's good. Now we need a way to save the width of the button somehow. Okay, okay. Now that's interesting. Yeah, because we kind of want to keep this animate presence thing where the children text deletes, because then we can get the fade in again. But what that does is it changes the width, you know, so that's not good. Not good. Okay. Now I'm thinking refs, I'm thinking get computed value and finding the width before we change away from it, maybe. Yeah, I think that could work. And just checking real quick, because we don't need any of this stuff actually. But what I kind of want to look at this, because this is where I went crazy doing all that stuff. Well, not actually so crazy. I just did a ref. Yeah, like I just said, and a use effect. And getting the size. Okay. Okay. We want to do a hook. We want to see something called you know, use effect, and it's gonna do that, and it's gonna do this, and it's gonna do that. And I actually wanted to update on the children once that changes. That means that the text changes. That means that the width changes. We also want a little ref, a cheeky ref, to put on the text. No. What do we want? Yeah. Button ref equals use ref, which is another hook, which is going to be null, but then it's actually going to be an HTML button element or null, but just not right now. So we're going to want to say if button ref dot current, then we, yeah, that's what we did over there. We set a kind of a size. So I want to make a size. Well, actually, yeah, I want to make a thing called width and height, and then a thing called set size, and that's going to be a use state, and that's going to be unknown at first. Maybe it could be null. Actually, it should be maybe 0, 0. Okay, and then we are going to say that we're going to extract the width and height from the bounding box. Okay, and then we're going to set the size as that width and height, basically. And yep, and that could be good. And let me see. What if we say style? Okay, bear with me because I'm curious. We say width and height. What happens if we do that? Yikes, everything is baby. You know, as you can see, it's very small if I do that, so that's not what we want. We don't want to do that at all. And that's actually just because, why is that? if I want to look at that. Yikes, okay. Okay. Oh, we didn't even give it to it. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna give it the ref. And that didn't do anything. At least it's printing things though. You know? Okay. Yeah, we're getting the correct sizes now. So we have the correct width and height. And okay, and maybe we okay. We could say okay, that works. Oh, yes. You see? Big brain. No, I'm just kidding. But perhaps, okay. You know, strats. Kind of like a mega brain, you know. It's okay. Okay, that's kind of good, I think. Like, what happens now is the size will never change unless the text changes, but what means is it's kind of going to be locked in a size, which is great. Good job. Thank you. Maria, if that's how you say your name. Bansilov. I don't know if I'm butchering that, you know, because basically you're just like a random viewer, so I'm sorry. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's good, you know, animations and stuff. And what now? What, like, okay, but what now? Basically, that's the question. Oh, bye. Okay, see ya. Okay. So at least what we got is we got a working animation that doesn't change the size, the width, and the height. And it spins. And now I'm kind of thinking, I'm thinking that 0.25 is too slow. Why is it looks slower when it first starts, but then faster when it's like stopping. Like when it comes back, it looks faster. Maybe not, no, maybe not, hold on. Yeah, maybe not. There does seem to be a little white weird thing though. There's like a little white thing. What is that? Huh. I don't know. What if we do it slow? Oh, it's because it kind of pops. Okay, there's just like a split second. It's just a visual glitch, I guess. Like with your eyes, not with the code, I think. Okay, optical illusion, you know. But basically, you know, that's interesting, and that's nice and pretty and stuff. But knuckle cracking. Hold on. Okay. Water. That was a water break. Well, so okay, let me see. Now we want a way to not have a spin thing. Let me see, hold on. We need an animation for the spin. Now that I think about it, we may not need this. Maybe it could just be called spin. Oh. Just the text of spin. Okay, it does not like that at all. Okay, that is better. Oh, maybe just, yeah, just the text is what I meant. And it does not show up one bit. Interesting. Now why does that happen? It's because it shows up. Okay, it shows up. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I guess we do need that to force it in the middle, I think. We need to force it in the middle, no matter what is currently there. And that's what that does right there. The spinner container. And then inside of the spinner container, we need something. Oh, and that just made me realize that if we go like that, it'll go off. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be very small. The spinners, I also want it to scale to the size of the button. So, you know, it's going to be able to do that because it's going to be like a vector type graphic thing. I think what I'll do on stream is I'll get to the point where I successfully have a kind of dummy spin thing that has an entrance and exit animation, and then I think later I can kind of polish it up and maybe make like custom SVGs for it. Oh, okay, beeping. It's okay. You know, that'll be interesting if I do that. I'm kind of tired, but it's okay, you know. It's the grind. Okay, but now we have this, so we don't really need to do that, so that's okay. So we don't need to have that kind of like dev message, but let me see. So basically, yes. And let me just try to think a little bit. Okay. I think we need a purely CSS spinner up here. Something called const spinner equals style dot no, not dot motion dot what would this be? Maybe a div or maybe a figure actually. We've never used that before, which is kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. Hold on, is that what we want? Yeah, that's good. I think. What we're gonna say is it's going to be a a 1 EM width. Yeah, that's nice. And a height 1 EM. And I think just for right now we can say that it has a border of 1 pixel or like 0.2 EM. What is this? Black and solid. Is that good? Oh no, we mix those up. I don't think it matters, but I think I like doing how they want it. Okay, now that we have that, we can see if it kind of shows up. So we replace something with spinner. Okay. Yeah, it works. That's nice. That looks like that reminds me of the old Apple home button. I'm an old man. No, I'm just kidding. That's kind of good, you know. Perhaps quite good. Maybe we can make that 3. And actually, this could be 100% and 100%. Yikes, never mind. How can we kind of... Okay, I don't know if we can do that. I do want percentages, because that'll make everything nice and pretty. Maybe we just say that this is 100%. Same for the height. And same goes here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, kind of smart, kind of smart. Okay, so now it would be good if this is maybe no longer than 30%, and then this is maybe no longer than well, actually no, we only want it to scale on the height, which is going to be 90% is what we want. Never mind. How do we make it a box? I forgot how to do that. I forgot how to do that. Oh, I think we can if we make it an SVG. I think. Maybe. And let me see if this is not going to work anymore. I want this centered, right? So we could use maybe Flexbox. Nope. Oh no no no! Wait, hold on. Hold on. That kind of works. Maybe that could be our makeshift spinner for right now. It's just a line. Okay. That's good. So why did we make color black? We don't need that anymore. We just want that, and that's fine. The color of the spinner needs to match the text color that was like originally there. So, okay, so I don't want to set that right there. I want to do it in here instead. I want to go down here. I want to say style. I want to say that the border color is the text color. And that's quite nice. That means that if we make the text color like white. Okay, that does not work at all. Why? It seems to be I don't know. We need it to set. We need it to take much longer, so I can see what's happening. Like 10 seconds. What's happening? So we have a figure in here. It's not going to be a figure actually for long because it'll probably turn into like a thing. Oh, that was way too short. Give me 50 seconds. Nearly a minute. Okay. It's basically it's the okay, well that's why then. That's friggin' why. We put it on the wrong thing. Oh my god. Okay, now that works. Okay, now that works. Okay. Back to 3 seconds, and then we're gonna unmount. Oh no. Let's just refresh. Let's calm down. Let's delete this. Let's get that back. Everything's back to the beautiful way it was, except for these. Why is that wrong? It's so wrong. Okay, what is this error here? Well, white is gone, so it doesn't matter. The question is, why is this? Like, why are the buttons tiny now? There's a bug. Received false for a non-Boolean attribute. Loading? Is loading a reserved? It might be a reserved number thing. Okay, it is. Oh no. Is it? No, I don't think it is. But loading is a Boolean, is what we say it is. So, why is it mad? It's basically kind of mad for some reason. So, like, where is this happening? So it's in the styled button. Oh, it received. Excuse me? I think the problem it says is it's inside of the... Let me see. Oh, okay, that's why. It tells us right there. I mean, I don't know why it would be mad at that. No, wait, hold on. No, we don't do that. Yeah, it's a boolean. Oh my god. Yep, craziness. It's literally a boolean. This guy's crazy. Huh. It's saying that it's the motion component is a part of the problem. Oh no, maybe also navbar. Maybe it's a motion component nav div button. Yeah, okay, but it says it's the styled button. That's the problem. Oh, is that why? Wait, no, that would be weird. Is loading a freaking thing? Like, doesn't look like it. And I don't think it is. Yeah, I don't think it is because it was mad at me for the first time. I think, right? Like, then that doesn't exist without it. Okay, I'll come back to that later because it's just really weird. But, okay, back to what we're doing. Okay. We gotta make spinner variants. Yeah, spinner variants. Hidden is gonna be something. Visible is gonna be another thing. And then exit is probably gonna be the same as hidden. And hidden is just going to be like how do we adjust rotation? I'm actually just curious, just real quick, I want to see what happens if we actually rename loading. Like to is loading instead. And same here. Same here. And same everywhere actually. Okay. Like, okay, we changed it everywhere. Now I want to change it back at the progress form is loading. Right? Okay. Now, would this give me the same problem? Okay, it won't. So it was the problem with the name. I don't know why, but I guess, sure. Is loading is better anyway. Because it is loading. So it makes like more semantic sense, I guess. So, you know, hidden and all that, and hidden, what we want to do, we want to look at framer motion, the documentation. We don't need that. What is this? Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's good. Okay. I just kind of want to rotate it a little. Oh, nope, not there. well, I want to go to the documentation. I want to say rotate. Huh. Okay. Like, I don't know if that is even a thing. Okay, now let's see what happens if we put this on our guy here. Variance is spinner variance. Initial is hidden. To be honest, let's just copy those. Okay, let's test it out now. It's still small. Excuse me? Why is it small? I don't think I changed anything. Weird. Weird indeed, huh? These should be normal buttons right now, I think, right? Oh, well, it has that, though. It has the whole button text on top of it. It has a little weird animation. Huh. Okay. That's not what I wanted though. Maybe it's Y. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's actually Z. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there you go. You know, it's nice. It goes to the right. It goes to the right again. And I kind of like that. It's a nice little bouncy type thing. It's cool. But what I'd like, I didn't expect that to happen. So I think this should be inversed. Because it goes backwards, yeah. There you go, I guess. You know, it's something. Now we gotta fix this like the size of the buttons. And hold on. Yeah, the size of the buttons, basically. Okay, the size is next. Why did the size break in the first place? That is the question. Oh, and we can stop looking at that because we don't care. Excuse me. So for some reason, the size of the text is broken. You know? And I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's this. I'm trying to do a little thing here. Yeah, there you go. And then it's gonna be or, Oh, it does not like that at all. Let's just go ahead and delete it real quick. We got no. That's interesting. It's very aesthetic, of course, you know, but people can't tell what to click on. Maybe because oop. Oh my god. It's so tiny. That didn't fix anything. We gotta understand why it's not, you know? This is gonna be cool when it's working though. It's just a hassle until then. Like basically why? We should have the... Hold on. Okay, we need to do a lot more little things I'm realizing, I think. Because you see how this instantly comes up even before the continue has faded away. It's not good. We don't want that to happen. What we'd like is actually it to happen in a sequence, I think. And maybe that is how we do it. Exit before enter. That works. Okay, that kind of works. Okay, I think that works. It does a flash though. No, I think it's fine. It just looks weird because it's cut off. The text is. But like, why does this happen now? I think the only thing we've been doing is just messing with this. But that doesn't seem to do anything. And this shouldn't even be displayed. Like, what is weird is that we don't do anything with the size in the beginning. So I think as it's like loaded, it should have the correct width and all that. Like, what if we do a hard reset? Okay, that messed everything up. Yeah, it looks like it's not working well. And that's interesting. It looked like it was saved in a ref. In a ref, I mean. Okay, well, why is that the case? Because we're getting the width and height. The width, yeah, I can't speak. The width and height. If we do that though, it fixes it, which is weird. And if we make it go back, okay, it doesn't work, and that's only because it's rendered in. But if we go like this and we go boom, but then back, boom, okay? That's weird because that's not, it means that initially it's not working well. Like the initial width and height of the button is not correct. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because there is no text. Okay, that's an idea. There is no text, I think. It's only the padding is what shows up, I think. Because we can unrender everything here. We can go back and we can see that these, oh, these are still working, but these are messed up. Maybe because these are never unrendered, I don't know. But these are definitely unmounted and remounted, and they mess up. And it looks like, well, it looks like this is less than that one, which is interesting. Because I thought it was just the width and using the size of the text, but this is like less than that one, so it makes me think that it's not that. I don't know. It's pretty weird. But anyway, though, like we did pretty good on the you know, with the stream and stuff. Like we finished the, I think some bugs probably that I forgot about. We made an auto submit for the verification code, and we started on the button animation, the loading animation. And I think I want to spend the rest of the stream at least trying to figure this why the width and height are getting messed up, and if, you know, if there's time after, like we can continue on the animation. But like I don't know why this is happening. It's pretty weird, and it seemed to happen the same if there was like with or without this label component around the text. Okay, now it makes me think that there needs to be a different kind, sorry, a different place that we read the width and height from. Maybe, well, hold on. I do know of this like mystical thing called a use layout effect, which is said to run at a better time. Okay, never mind. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Flushed synchronously. Oh, before it has a chance to paint. Excuse me, that's not what we want. But fires after all DOM mutations. I mean, that's what we want. Use this to read layout from the DOM and synchronously re-render. Updates scheduled inside. Before the browser flushed. Oh, okay, flushed. Okay, that's good. Prefer the standard. Okay. Like, let's look at this stuff. Oh, this is the old React. Okay, we reverted back. I'm curious about this one. That works a little better, but no. Also no. And I think it's because it doesn't take into account actual padding. It's weird that this works and the other one doesn't though. Like, that's weird, right? But this is kind of where we want to go. Like, this is where we would like to be. And like, let me see, like JavaScript get element width including padding. Okay, they do what I was gonna do, which is just adding it on, which I don't like. We could try get computed style. I mean, there's like literally 3 different ways to do this. Oh, that's smart though. Wait, that's smart actually. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of smart. A little bit. Yeah, that's kind of smart. Okay, hold on. Get computed style for the button ref dot current, and then what this gives us is that, and that's good. Okay, this makes me rethink a lot of different things, because I just had an idea for clicked outside, not that, clicked outside, because we do this thing where we look at get property value, but if we don't need to do that, I don't want to do that, maybe we can do z index instead, and that returns a string. Oh, a string only? What would this return instead? Oh, again a string. Okay. Oh yeah, it definitely returns a string. Okay, that makes sense. Then I want to see this as well, and I want to see if this actually is gonna work. So it seems like that worked. Yeah, it's working nice. Yeah, it's working. Okay, that's good. I like that because that's just a little thing that I noticed was wrong, or not wrong, but just kind of could have done better. And I also want to do a little side note here because I think we might be able to tweak how I do that, and maybe there might be another way another place that I do this if I can't remember. It's in the oh my god, it's in progress form, right, which is here. And if this works, then this means this is a much better way to do what I was trying to do a long time ago. And it means getting the computed style and knowing the like having the having this as width, but then saying that these are actually lets instead, and then saying that width is plus equal to like style dot padding. Oh my god, padding left plus style dot padding right. Okay. Parse float though, that's a good idea. Okay. Nope. Well, actually, yes, though. That works. Same for here. We can do the same thing, right? You know? Except that it's going to be height. And it's going to be, instead of left, it's going to be top. And bottom. Oh, it's thick. That is, that seems wrong, actually. But we are getting something, though. Those are thick buttons. Thick indeed. That works perfectly. Like, what is the problem exactly? Okay, no, that is not working. That's not working. It just says learn. Get. Okay. That seems to be working, but not really. It seems a little bit off. Like this seems a little bit off. Oh. Okay. Maybe it's because it's trying to be M. It's like it's using M. Hold on. I don't know. Oh, it is saying pixel, actually. Okay, I guess. That is not correct, though. This looks off. This is definitely off, for sure. And that looks smaller now. It's almost as if... Interesting. It's because when it remounts, it adds more to it. Yeah. How are we gonna get around that? Okay, I'm just gonna work on this, because this is a 2-hour stream now, you know. So I'm gonna just continue bug fixing. But we did pretty good today, you know. Goodbye.